Story two, Cabo Verde's World Cup kit tells a bigger story than football. Cabo Verde's World Cup dream has arrived. Its kits were unveiled this week, and it marks the first appearance on football's biggest stage, the FIFA Men's World Cup 2026, for one of the smallest nations to compete in the tournament's history. But this is more than a kit drop. The design carries a deeper meaning tied to the identity of the islands it represents. A triangular graphic wrapped in both the home and away shirts is inspired by the interconnecting flight paths linking all 10 islands of the West African archipelago. On the surface, this is a celebration of connection and unity. There is perhaps another subtext too. Tourism is a primary driver of Cabo Verde's economy, contributing between 20 and 25% of its global domestic profit, its GDP, and driving roughly 10% of formal employment. This theme highlights the archipelago's connectivity and is often associated in tourism, promoting the island hopping experience for visitors. Of course, I see another angle too. This expanded World Cup spread across the US, Mexico, and Canada is going to drive significantly more air travel than previous tournaments, and with it, a sharp rise in carbon emissions. Against this backdrop, a kit designed for a place that's already feeling the impact of climate change, built on flight paths, seems quietly ironic. Cabo Verde sits on the front lines of climate change. The islands are highly vulnerable to severe drought, water scarcity, coastal erosion, and that threatens their economy and their food security. Key impacts include a 20% projected reduction in rainfall, increased floods, damage to tourism from rising sea levels, and significant threats to agriculture productivity, making environmental resilience a daily reality rather than a distant concern. There's another layer to this kit drop, too, pun intended. The culture of football kits themselves. 48 teams have dropped home and away kits, so 96 in total, and The Athletic announced that Cabo Verde are expected to release a third kit soon. Now, fans of Cabo Verde are likely to hang on to these shirts forever. Such are their significance of being represented on a world stage for a nation and diaspora connected by culture, rhythm, and shared identity, which is the theme of the kit. But it's another reminder of football's relentless cycle of new season, new kit that rapidly fuels rapid consumption and growing waste. It's an issue that sparked industry-wide reflection with initiatives like the Sustainable Sports Apparel Charter pushing to extend product life cycles and reduce environmental impact. As fans rush globally to buy the new shirts, the irony lingers. A kit for Cabo Verde that is inspired by flight paths, worn on a stage that will generate probably unprecedented travel emissions compared to previous mega sport event tournaments, representing a nation that is already living with the consequences of climate change. Football is absolutely brilliant at telling stories, but I guess the question here is whether it's ready to confront the ones it's a part of.